What is going on, my fellow floppers, and welcome back to my channel. Now today guys, what I actually have for you is how you can improve your aim in Infinite Warfare. Now just before we do actually jump into this video, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and if you find this video extremely helpful and all these tips absolutely helpful, make sure to share this video around with your friends. So anyway guys, jumping into the first tip is what you want to do is you want to go into your settings. Now you want to pick a sensitivity that you feel comfortable with. I feel comfortable with sensitivity 4. Now the reason for this is I think it feels a lot tighter and stuff. I don't like the higher sensitivities because they really send me whacking, they send me dizzy and whatever else, and to be honest with you, it's just crazy and you can't keep a really good accuracy in my opinion. But some people are really good with high sensitivities, so if you prefer that, having a 10 sensitivity over a 4, then you go do so. You find what sensitivity you feel happy about, even if you go into a custom game, you know, and have a little mess around with all the sensitivities and find which one you feel most comfortable with. This is really key, to be honest with you guys. This is probably one of the most key points I'm gonna tell you. So anyway, another thing is guys, since Black Ops 3 I have been using tactical as a setting for my controller. Now what this does is guys, it swaps your B button or your, I think it's your circle button, I'm not sure, it could be a square button for you PS4 users, but it basically swaps them with your right analog stick, what would normally be your melee weapon. And basically what it does is it swaps them around, and since obviously Black Ops 3 you can only hit the person with the butt, you can't panic knife no more, so it's better off having your crouch button on your analog stick, because then you're not going to be taking your thumbs off your controller whatsoever, so then you can actually drop shot with your controller a lot easier. And it also helps, like if you want to crouch and you want to aim and stuff like that, it really does keep your accuracy on point and stuff like that, which is really helpful. Now another little thing guys, if you can afford it, I would advise getting a SCUF controller, because you get two little paddles on the back of your controller. Now you can have one of them as your A button or your X button, and that helps you basically jump, so you don't have to take your thumbs off your analog sticks. And then the other button you can have, well, the other paddle you can have is an X button now, or the square button I think it is. I've probably got these buttons wrong for the PlayStation 4, but however guys, basically your reload button, what you do is you basically can have that as your other paddle, so then you don't have to take your thumbs off your sticks whatsoever. So this really does help as well guys, so you're not taking thumbs off your sticks to get them back on and having obviously all your accuracy all messed up and stuff like that. Now guys, once you are running around the map, you want to have your crosshairs in the center of the screen. Now in the center of the screen is roughly chest height. It might be a little bit lower, so what you might want to do is have it slightly above, but not too far above center of your screen, because obviously guys, it really does help obviously getting your accuracy more on point to the chest and stuff like that. Now something I do beginning of every Call of Duty, and of, well, some, not all the time, but if I haven't played Call of Duty for a little while, I'll jump into a customs game on free for all, and what I do is I have no attachments on my weapon, no perks on or anything. I have a bare weapon, and what I actually do is I'll play against like 11 bots or whatever it is, max bots you can have on free for all on the smallest map. It doesn't matter if you die a few times, because you're probably going to die a few times. You can have a timer on, you can have a timer off, you can have points meter on, you can have it off. It's totally up to you guys, whatever you prefer. Normally I just do like one game of free for all or something like that and come off. So basically what you do is you get a weapon what you feel comfortable with, and then you want to learn the, obviously the recoil on most weapons and stuff like that. So by learning the recoil, it helps you learn like how much you need to like drag your right analog stick down a little bit, because sometimes with the recoil, if you drag your right analog stick down a bit, it also keeps the recoil down to a minimum. Now another thing with this guys, going into this, it helps you practice on bots, on your accuracy, and keep it online and keep it on target and stuff like that. It is really helpful, and it gets you warmed up ready for going on to public matches. So anyway guys, these are just a few tips. The final thing I've got for you guys, another thing, if you can afford it, go and get yourself some Control Freaks. They really do help. I am not sponsored by them, so I'm not promoting them. I'm not gonna get, you know, any benefit from promoting these, but Control Freaks are really good if you can afford them. They really do help. The extra grip for your controller, and they also raise your analog sticks. Now if you can't actually afford them guys, what you want to do is you want to head over to Crucial Grips. Now this is my sponsor, and they do cheap rubber grips, and they are really good. They're really good. Like the grip on them is absolutely amazing. They raise your analog stick a little bit. Also guys, from there you can get control grips and stuff like that, so it wraps around your controller. So if you want to go and check them out, the link will be down in the description. Use the code Penguin for 10% off, and basically guys, they are really cheap. They're only a few pounds or dollars or whatever country you're from. But anyway guys, if this video has been really helpful and these tips have been really helpful for all you guys at home, make sure to leave a like on today's video. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and also guys, share this around with your friends and as many people as you can, so you can help other people out. But anyway guys, as always, I'll see you on the next one.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never promise that you'll never be lonely.